supply first, I got all of these girls on my couch, but only one girl in my bed. Hey, all of this money in the out, pick a way to get it out of my hand. Yeah, straight out the jungle. Back on my hustle, can't mess
Hey, we better have an East Point group coming real soon. Yeah, I got Fun Sway them coming. In the move. We got a lot of people working. Yup. Hey. Hell yeah.
I know y'all want my hand, bro. I didn't know that first when I heard this, and I'm like, okay, that's it.
Bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know, like, later, like, nigga had to let go of that small shit and start doing some big shit, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life, like, shit you done had in the past, you gotta let go. Nigga was doing small shit.
And what's the
can't
name,
do
baby?
that no more.
K-Bob.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Going big on big.
I went down bad on my dick from the jump and you didn't even help. Yeah, they say money might help. Yeah,
I ain't trying to go hard.
Yeah, but I need a big, big bag, pretty bitch with a big, big ass. Now nigga got big, big cash, pushed on with a big, big dash. Young nigga going big on big. Young nigga going big on big. Young nigga going big on big.
Yeah. Hey, I slick want to do like a. That's what I'm gonna do one day. I'm gonna get a bunch of indie artists to come and play their music and we gonna just talk. But I think I'm gonna try to do the show out there. I'm gonna try to. What you think about that? Would it?
If they rushing to work, nigga, I'ma sell crack. Got my first check and could've bought a Hellcat. But I got small, times getting harder. Daddy been mad, I been fucking his daughter. Staying down London is far from the water. Hit up ice ball, now this bitch is like Florida. I can't even lose, bitch, I'm in the fourth call. Foreign bitches gotta thank for them niggas from Georgia. Them foreign bitches gotta thank for them niggas from Georgia. Let's go down bad on my different. What? Y'all niggas ain't fucking with the squad. Y'all niggas keep acting like you hard. Bless your heart, little nigga. All of my niggas 100. I promise I keep it 100 for all of my niggas who ready with me. Split it 50-50, yeah, get to the 100. All of my niggas 100. I promise I keep it 100 for all of my niggas who ready with me. Split it 50-50. Ain't for the best, ain't playing for the worst. Yeah, I'm an addict, spit magic, but this my flow is a curse. Look, I am not from this earth. I've been a sinner since birth. Oh, it's a curse. Look, I am not from this earth. I've been a sinner since birth. I was too sick for my nerves. A nigga see me riding by you, riding out, you sleeping in the earth. I'm from when you rest in peace and you going missing. Nigga, I'm a beast and ain't got dimension. Recipe to my coalition. Rockin' Jesus peace in my true religion. Mr. Ooh, I look at your face. If she not cutting, I cut to the chase. For that money, I mean, cause it's all of that chase. The money machine is the clear to say I'm safe. Yeah, all my niggas self-employed. If you ain't talking about no money, conversation or them boy, yeah. And my little nigga talking toys. If you ain't talking about them money, then they aiming at you boys, yeah. Cause they're my motherfucking boys. Yeah, look, y'all niggas ain't fucking with the squad. Y'all niggas keep acting like you hard. Bless your heart, little nigga. All of my niggas 100. I promise I keep it 100 for all of my niggas who ready with me. Split it 50-50, yeah, get to the 100. All of my niggas 100. I promise I keep it 100 for all of my niggas who ready with me. Split it 50-50. Look, who got your nigga no sequel? I do this shit for my people. Smoking on something illegal. Fuck with the team, it be lethal. Yeah, she keep the twerking right when I encounter money. Sitting on the counter, should've brought the money counter. Aim all my shots, cause he know done got me on cash. Rolled up with the rocks, put a little Henny up in my glass. Hey, my niggas want cash. Don't make me laugh, talking that shit. Get hit with a stick in the stem of your ass. Look, but my little nigga super rude. If you be talking about your nigga, give a fuck about your dude, yeah. And my little nigga superstars, they be talking a lot of shit.
Yo. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy AR Galore, man. We pipe, man. This is Diverse Universe, man. The Immortal Portal, and we doing what we gotta do. Shout out to my co-host, my partner in crime, Kid Money.
Young Kid Money, man. Appreciate it.
Mr. Hood Dreams.
I love it.
Man, what's going on with the Hood Dreams thing, man?
I like it. I just can't. I couldn't get it to fit the clothing right. Like me and the person had to work some stuff out. I wasn't using the right people. I might have to go through my sister now.
You talking about actually? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause her shit's fire.
Yeah. I like that shit.
So you were saying that you couldn't get it to go on, like it wouldn't look good on the shirts?
Yeah, it was like
the logo's dope.
Yeah, it was like looking like you could just peel it off. Like, so I had to get somebody a little better. And I think that's what we're gonna work on. What is it, black royalty?
Yeah. So we got a lot of things happening, man. And we're gonna have to do like an event where like we basically can do a Hood Dreams. We got to get her here. We can do an event where we just have everybody's stuff, and you know what I mean. And if people want to like sell it or whatever it is, but we're just gonna use this platform to get, you know what I mean, the platform up and to get our stuff up too. So you know, because that's what it's about right now. Everybody got something they want to do, and the best thing that they can do is not just sit on it.
True.
They film say not just sit on. But this episode, man, is actually a chill one, man. We've been having so many different guests, having so much fun. Next week, you feel me saying, B-Bass will be back. And a lot of things been pretty dope. But this episode, I actually just wanted to kind of like slow it down, man, and really just kind of like connect with you, bro.
Sure, I'm with it.
You feel what I'm saying? People don't like it's crazy because, you know what I mean, I have a face card. You have a face card. Definitely in the music scene, but back in Atlanta. And it's crazy because when people find out that we brothers, some people ask the same question, and that's why I always say this is my actual real blood brother.
Oh yeah.
And people be like, bro, you sure y'all ain't homies, bro? I'd be like, nah, this is my actual brother. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So
I be saying niggas be like, that's my brother too.
yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So it's crazy, but you start doing music around what time? That echo.
Sheesh.
Oh, what, like 06?
It might be it.
Around like 06?
I feel like it. I had to think for a minute, man.
Like around 06?
I've been a fan of music forever. So
Yeah.
Dang, but yeah, that might be it.
I was salty because I had been trying to get you to do music for a long time at that point. Because I wanted to be like the Clips. I was like, bro, they brothers, we brothers, bro. You feel what I'm saying? We was always teaming. And I was like, bro, you need to, man, rap. And you was balling at the time. You was a baller. Niggas don't know this until they get you on that court. But you was a basketball player. Yeah. And you was a problem. Like, we was like damn near hustling grown men.
Man, I just, my knees and my back just, whoa, slowed me down, man. I don't know.
Every nigga with cornrows around that time thought they were Iverson.
Man, don't get me started, man. I try to be Iverson, Sprewell. Shoot. Man. Shout out to the ballers, man. I ain't telling y'all to stop, man. Y'all can still be practicing in the gym, keep it up. But that shit right there, bro, it's tiring.
So, like, walk me through, brother, because I'm going to just say, we don't know for sure. We're going to go back to MySpace. I'm going to say 06 is where Kid Money stopped being Money Morgan, which is a basketball player, and started being Kid Money, which is a rapper.
Right.
What was the transition? Because a lot of people come from sports and get into rap. Rap and sports almost go hand in hand.
Always. Yeah.
So at what point and what was the feeling and thought between, you know what I mean, no more alley hoops, but a bar?
Because it's like when you play basketball, that's an emotion out there. It's a way to release, not even just stress, but just release emotions to prove something. Because basketball reflects true life. It's actually kind of poetic.
There you go.
But that music, that's a drug. Basketball is a relief. That music is
basketball is a relief, and that's pretty interesting. Now I do want to just put this out there because you touched on a good point. You touched on basketball and political. I just want to say that so we can come back to that because I do want to talk about the boycotts and all that good stuff. But right now we're in a good pace because your story is really common. And really, I play football, but I always had an identity of rap. Like even anybody that played ball with me knew that the coach will walk away and say, "Go ahead, Ridgeway." That means we was putting our brains that if I rap before the game, we won. And for a year, when he would let me rap before we went on the field, we would win. Now sometimes we would lose. Yeah. It was sometimes that began to fade real quick. Look, y'all. That began to fade real quick, but we didn't. It was a horrible season. My junior year was a good season. My senior year was horrible, but it was horrible. But but I always had a rap identity, and me establishing myself as a football player was different. For you though, it's like one day this nigga crossing niggas up, the next day this nigga like, "Hey, go on my MySpace." And what made me mad was because niggas don't know this, and I want you to break down that whole recording thing because that was if niggas remember MySpace first of all was super duper dope. Nigga, I hate niggas don't give MySpace the credit. You can put your music in the background. Right. You can have the words falling. Niggas would love that today.
Yeah. You got your banners.
And I was known for rapping, but you actually recorded before me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You recorded.
The little thing.
You recorded. You had songs before I ever had songs.
Damn. That's messed up.
Yeah.
I'm glad that never can be found.
We need to find it.
Dang. Man, shout out to the old Mac laptops, man.
How was that? Like, how was it? You had the little stick mic.
I had a stick mic, but I seen the little hole in the computer. I used to be like, yeah, man, hey, man, just go out there and push record, man. That'd be good. Nobody was listening like that, but yeah, straight.
So you was, hold on. So you was just rapping in the mic like that?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I was gonna get it one day. That was my goal right now.
No, like this is a credit to Soulja Boy though, right? Like this Soulja, did he perfect the whole recording from home?
I want to say he did. I want to say Soulja Boy was spoiled too. Soulja Boy, I think his mom was like a manager one shit or something like that.
Who?
Soulja Boy, when mom like.
I don't know, but I remember them.
He did
them
it.
Beats was horrible. Dun 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 dun. Soulja Boy, tell him, dun dun dun. That's all it was.
That damn booty meat, man. That song was the most grossest song I ever heard in my life.
She used to get the girls crazy.
I just didn't understand what's up with your booty meat?
You weren't supposed to understand. All the songs that make the girls go crazy, you don't supposed to understand. I don't know. I can't give you one word from Luke. Only thing you exactly. Nigga said, oh, the only thing I know is God doing happy birthday to you. That's all I know.
Now see that coexists with why I kind of slowed down with music. Is because when I started
jumping.
Talk
to me.
I started learning that you can control people with music. You can control how they feel, their days, all that with music. Cause back in the day, to be like a musician, I think he was called an enchantress or a chanter. Somebody, yeah.
Well, women.
Yeah, the women. Yeah, my bad. Yeah,
I know where you at. I used to watch So Weird too.
He said So Weird.
You know, people are sleeping, and I'm sorry, but So Weird was actually teaching niggas some junk, and that's what I learned from the enchantress that basically hypnotized the men as she sung her song. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, shoot, that was the only thing is like I started learning. Okay, so when I get popular, somebody needs to be behind me, right? Just for me to get even more popular or something like that. You have to be a puppet is what you're saying. Pretty much. So once they realize how good I am at doing this, they just start telling people what to do after that. They start getting me to sell baloney.
That nigga on it.
So I started peeping that, man. It's just like, wow, like you could really just use me. You could just, actually, you could put me on your team, knock me off, and use my sympathy. Shout out to Pop Smoke.
Hey, this nigga go.
I'm just being honest. I ain't never seen a hologram get made so fast.
What time is it? 5:20. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Hell went there. It is scary. And I thought about it. It is scary. I don't know if you remember, and to the listeners, if we're jumping at just what we do here. Good conversation. I don't know if you remember Snoop Dogg had a movie. It was horrible. It called It was like a Tales from the Crypt, but it was like a.
And he looked like he was dead at the end or something like that.
Yeah, like he was like gold.
Yeah.
No, you talking about Bones. He had another. It came out like 2010.
It was like Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah. He was telling stories, and one of the stories was with Pooch Hall from the game, and Harry Spears.
Right.
And I guess, long story short, one was a rapper, the other was a producer. Horrible acting, horrible storytelling. But one bumped into the other one. They both started making music. Like 5 minutes later, they were supposed to show you these little clips that make you think they've been friends for more than 5 minutes.
Right.
But that's just the movie purposes. But then DDP's in it too. Then Pooch Hall gets. Trying to see, I guess Pooch Hall want to become successful. He gets Ari Spears' character killed,
Right.
and he did it just so he can.
Right.
And I remember seeing that, and I was like, "Wow, your friend can get you clipped without you even knowing." Like that can just be a thing.
Normal.
That can just be an album sale strategy.
I've been seeing that.
That's scary.
People be thinking it's so fake. I mean, like, are you serious? Like, think about that. You're worth more dead than alive. I could profit off your name for years. I ain't gotta make you do nothing.
Arguably, at this point, they said Pop Smoke would be in that conversation. Mm-hmm. He would be in that what could have been conversation. Yep. I don't think he would have been that great alive, and I don't want to disrespect the dead, but I don't think he would have been that great alive. Talk to me. Not what you think.
I wasn't even a fan of him until he died.
I didn't know who he was until he died.
To be honest.
But his eulogy, or when they first said he was killed, they didn't like when, and I think I talked about this before. I didn't think I did. When Marlo died, it was an Atlanta rapper killed.
Right.
When Pop Smoke died, it was a Brooklyn legend type of thing. It wasn't a rapper died in LA. It was this young prodigy, which was weird. It was like his death was like the coming out.
Is he like was he supposed to be like the next 50 Cent or?
Well, I mean, anybody from Brooklyn and from Queens, you loving 50 Cent, especially if you his age, because that means he was 20, so he was born when 50 was first coming out. So I would think how people look at Jigga, he probably look at 50, because all his life, if he's really 20, 99, 50 Cent released How to Rob. So all his life, 50 Cent have been the GOAT. Right. And that's just like somebody being born in the 2000s, all you know is LeBron. You don't really know Michael Jordan. Right. So I suppose that, because his music sounds like a singing 50.
It do, I mean.
It's so eerie.
I can't listen to it. It scared the shit out of me.
I do like it. I just can't. I can't lie, especially that guy doing.
Never to the party,
guys no more. Have mercy on me. Have mercy. I hate his rapping though. I'm gonna be real. I hate that because and bringing it back to you. A problem with a lot of rappers is certain people that never rapped before got in the game, and I think he's one of them people that never rapped before. Because if you rap and you got like 15 years, you have skill on how to craft words on beat.
Right.
Not to read words on beat.
Oh, it do sound like.
So now you got so many different rappers that just got the swag. Like even Lil Baby. Lil Baby is hard at this point to me. I actually like Lil Baby. I actually be like, oh, he's dope.
He in his own.
He's in his own. But as a rapper, you can tell he never been a rapper because he doesn't craft. I can't see him in a cipher. He doesn't craft bars. You know what I mean? He just reads it or deliver it. So he just he don't switch it and go elsewhere with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. If you're not a rapper, which is interesting, but you was a different case because and if nobody never listens to music, we got it. We can plug it in. Boom. You was different than me because you had never rapped before, but it's like when you start doing it, and maybe it was the time you start doing it.
Right.
Trying to work these drops out. No. Oh, I had a problem with that.
Man.
I used to read big words because I'm a Kanye West baby. But if you're a Kanye West baby, you have to respect Jigga.
Right.
Just like if you a Lil Wayne baby, and some people may not notice, that means that you're just not aware of your sound. There's nothing wrong with that. All rappers is a product of another rapper. Mm-hmm. It's not nobody stepped outside and just did his own thing. Everybody's a product of another rapper. We can have that talk. Everybody's a product of one rapper. You was a Wayne baby. Mm-hmm. So that means as a Wayne baby, you got to respect your grandfather. Your grandfather is Eminem.
Right.
And if you a Drake baby, your grandfather's Lil Wayne. Yep. I mean, and you can just go through the sound, you can see the similarities. Mm-hmm. So, and you know what I mean? That's a topic that I would love to jump into because people, sometimes people forget, hey man, that was always a lane before you.
Yeah.
It's nowhere on that road. If you driving in the grass, somebody did it. Mm-hmm. You hopped on that plane, somebody did it. So, me being a Kanye West baby, also a Jigga, by the time I was coming up, Jigga was like talking, you feel what I'm saying? Audemars, feel what I'm saying? Italian rocks. Like, what is that? Feel what I'm saying? What is that? San Quentin. What is that? Tom Ford. What is that? And this is before Google, so you just had to take his word for it. Yeah. Like, I don't know what he talking about. But it sounded fly, so I was like, I need to learn big words. Right. But it killed me because I was trying to start a career while emulating somebody that was finishing their career.
Right.
Two different.
And then the generation switch.
Huh?
The generation switched like mid that year. Just everything started going to mumble.
Well, see, that's not fair because if we following music always have a trend that the generation before hates. Right. When Jigga first started, Jigga was a tongue twister. People do not even know that. Right. Jigga was a tongue twister. People hated it. Huh? Jeezy was a tongue twister. Yeah. Jigga was a tongue twister and people hated that. And when he finally got a style, he got it from Biggie. His style was very harsh, but people hated that too. People didn't start liking him until he started putting his Biggie-esque rhyme schemes on bubblegum beats like Heart Not Life, and people was like, this nigga's amazing. Like imagine a skinny Biggie rapping about drugs while thinking corporate on a pop beat. That's genius. Like, nigga, what? You know what I mean? So Just Blaze, shout out to him. Yeah. You was a big fan of Just Blaze.
I just liked his tag. His tag was just dope, man. It was just a dope.
Every time
tag.
We say Just Blaze, we think about the funniest summer. Hey, shout out to, I love me doing this, and I love me doing podcasts. But shout out to Joe Budden. You provided the greatest summer. Everybody made fun of Pump It Up. Just Blaze, pump it up. Like, you old Joe Budden ass nigga. Hey, that nigga, he got no respect when the videos came on. Like, none. Pump It Up. Like, was you a fan?
Nah. Yo,
shout out to Joe Budden.
I started liking him after the song. After the song, I started liking him. I was like, oh, this is motherfucking rap. Like, Joe Budden?
Yeah, Joe Budden's hard.
Joe Budden's stupid.
He's hard. It just messed up that all the junk that came out was like the worst music. No, I'm good. Hey man, Joe Budden
Thug started just instead of doing that, leaving like a space then rap, he started just putting noises everywhere. It was one time the verse just came out. I know what nigga just said. I was like, what the fuck? This is the nigga I need to be listening to. What?
He is creative friendly. Like if you're very creative, you would love Thug.
Man, oh my goodness. I'm like, bro, this dude is a genius, bro.
He do what he want to do.
It's hard to do what you want to do when you're a rapper and you thinking that so many things got to be this way and this way. That dude let you
But
see.
he's a Wayne baby.
Yeah.
And one thing about Wayne, if there wasn't no Wayne, this era would not be existing. Wayne did whatever he wanted to do. It was just to the point I used to listen to Wayne and just get bothered. Wayne would do anything. Wayne would just say anything. Wayne stopped the beat one time and just started counting. I was in the car hollering, this nigga's counting on the beat. And on the bit like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was like, this nigga, he ain't even gonna go to 10. Wayne is the GOAT because he broke all rules and he gave birth to Young Thug.
Yeah.
Who just started. Young Thug's song Hot. If I'm hosting, which I'm hosting tonight, and every time they play Hot, I love Thugger. I mean, not Thugger, Gunner. I think Gunner's super dope. But Gunner part was hard, but it got nothing on that.
It's like, what is he doing? Who told him to do that shit?
Who did? And then, but that nigga body could top of the day. I'm like, that nigga, boy, I would love to be in the studio with him.
Now, Lil Key was supposed to be his successor. Supposed to be.
I don't know.
He's supposed to be. I don't know.
He got a sound, but it's annoying.
Yeah.
The only song I do like though is that she wanted the kid. But that was one of them songs that once I found out what he was saying, I started hating it. Cause at first I was like, bro, what is he saying? But it sounds like and she just wanted a kid. I was like, oh, that's what he's saying? I was like, it's garbage. After that, I literally can't stop listening to you just wanted a kid.
He shouldn't have been releasing all them videos that show how he really rap. That's what really be fucking him up.
Really?
You ever seen that shit?
No.
Oh, that shit is amazing.
Have you ever seen that?
You seen that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit is amazing.
Yeah, sometimes it look, I mean, like, it did what it is. He dope, though.
Oh, yeah.
He dope.
Oh,
Yeah, he dope to me as a person. Like, he dope for what he trying to do.
Okay.
What he trying to do, like, he dope.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, so I always felt like Gunner was the successor.
Yeah.
Gunner isn't the successor, or he's just
He is now.
I remember, like, even before Key.
He was there before Keys.
Yeah.
I mean, I just
Key
feel like
got
he
on.
was more his lane when it came to Thug because he was practically.
That ain't your successor, but I'm saying, so great topic. Your
Type of-
successor shouldn't be somebody that's trying to be you.
Right.
It should be somebody that's inspired by you, but they can go somewhere else.
Right.
Because Kanye is Jay-Z's successor. But Kanye was able to take Jay-Z somewhere that Jay-Z never been.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's different. If it wasn't no Kanye, Jay-Z would have never had no 444.
Right.
Yep.
That took him another lane. This emotional lane. Jay-Z isn't emotional. That whole, you know what I mean? Kanye is though. Feel what I'm saying? If it wasn't no Drake, like Drake's successor was, Lil Wayne.
Right.
Now Drake ain't never come back. Drake owe Wayne a verse or something. Why? And
What you mean he on my verse?
man, I just feel like Drake can do something to give Wayne some stain, and it's like I'm not seeing it.
No,
think he
Wayne.
Is it me? Like Wayne
Wayne.
is hard, but I'm saying they had no verse together.
When? Lately?
This whole album that just passed, I wanted to give me a Drake hook like he did with Future. When Future was down bad, bro. Before that first mixtape, Future rolled Drake wave for a little bit, just like Drake rolled Future wave. Yeah, Drake
Okay.
would pay him.
Okay.
Cause like Future was dead. Now we talking, baby. Future was dead.
Okay.
And then Future came back with another, like that whole album. Drake was hot. Drake had the hotline. He was killing niggas in battles. This nigga was smoking hot.
Came and raided the sweatshop.
You feel the sweatshop lasted a couple more years, and he gave some smoke to Future.
Yeah.
And I think Future at that time was like, he had lost. After that, what he gave us, 56 nights. Beast mode.
Hard.
Y'all remember how he switch started changing? They got on, and then the nigga lit up. I'm going to laugh forever.
Yeah.
I'm a bomber.
I'm a nigga, man.
Boy.
I ride with Future to the end.
I don't think
I
you
didn't know you
get no
fuck.
credit
That's
too.
why you looked at me like that. Okay, sorry.
I ride with like just 'cause, like, bro, like to me his story is a real nigga story.
Talk to me.
Whether it don't matter what type of nigga you is, you can relate in some fucking way.
That's true.
So it like at the end of the day, you can't be mad at no nigga like that. You can't like that nigga say all these bitches fucking with no rubber, nigga. You will too. Look at all your baby mamas. So like, you feel
Look at all
me?
your baby
But
mamas.
it like I understand. You don't want your bitches fucking all these niggas. So it don't matter what you don't hear. Niggas think like that. So you gotta understand. Like
This nigga love Future, right?
I fuck with him. He
Hey,
hard.
look at this nigga, man. This nigga
I
love
give you
Future,
credit for
man.
that.
he hard.
Future
hard.
Is he?
Changed
Can
the
he
game,
fuck
man.
people
I get
life up, bruh? Can he fuck people life up? Of course.
I want to put that out there. I feel like T-Pain brought the PS4 to the house, 2 more controls. He had the 2K popping, and all the niggas in the room said, "All right, bro, now you can go sit in the corner." No, you don't get to play at all.
I brought the game.
Bro, it's my game, bro.
Damn, hey, that says a lot right there. We got to tag T-Pain because that made a lot of sense. I had already been doing this shit. You niggas talk so much shit about me with this auto-tune shit, and then you let this goofy nigga come. I'm not saying like that. I know that's how he
what
be
if-
thinking.
Bro, I can see Future with the controller, like, bro, let us play, bro. He like, bro, but it was for us.
The Future say, but you got the game all the time at the house.
We got bitches is here, bro. I wanted to play in front of the bitches.
Damn,
I wanted to play in front of the bitches, bro. Hey, bro. The saddest thing is not fun because I'm a huge T-Pain fan. The saddest thing is to hear T-Pain interview. Bro, I was laughing, but I was upset. He was like, bro, so many rappers I was doing favors for. Like, he was like, bro, all them features, I wasn't getting paid. He was like, I was saying we gonna swap. So when I come for a verse from them, they'll be unavailable. I said, damn. So he ain't even getting paid on these. He was just giving niggas freebies, bro.
Freebie.
He said the only nigga that was fucking with him was like Wayne and Ross. I was like, bro, that's not your only catalog of people you did music for.
Yeah. Everybody else was
hell you
using
at
his
Jamie
ass.
Foxx?
Bro,
They be
this
knowing.
nigga- well,
Like
probably not James. Because that was kind of like an industry move. Like, that was probably like a label move. Feel what I'm saying? But I heard he wrote the record.
niggas tell you to look at T-Pain.
And what?
Niggas used to look at T-Pain after a while, bro. He used to look funny to him. And nigga didn't take him serious no more, bro.
I just don't get that. It's the same. Nah, well, what did they want him to do, man?
It's
Who
like
they
he
want
was
him to be?
like that nigga was really auto-tuning his voice, bro. Like, and then he don't sound nothing like that. He probably that nigga probably so different in person to his music. So it like
He said that.
you feel me?
To get-
it real different. His music make people feel away, but when you see
But
the
he
nigga,
ain't cool.
Get the fuck away from the T-Pain.
It's crazy because he's. Remember, because he
Yeah,
was like,
say
he
what
said,
you talking about.
basically, like his auto
Nigga
tune
don't
is
wanna be-
tuned. It's,
Yeah.
it's tuned to his voice.
Yeah.
Everybody else auto tune is off the wire. You know what I'm saying? They just probably he was making fun of that in a
Yeah.
sense. Like,
Yeah, his shit
they
is-
doing anything like this. They not even tuning it all the way.
Yeah.
And they making money off of the shit.
His shit is actually
What?
calculated. He used the goddamn industry auto tune. And these some nigga like, but we finna use auto tune.
Well, even he was, well, so okay, let's break down the history.
Bartender. That nigga had
Let's
some
break down the
goddamn
history.
songs.
That nigga
though.
had some
Boy.
hits, boy. That nigga had some
Don't
mega hits.
like ain't nobody taking away from, but that nigga had some hits.
He was wrong, but he was right.
No,
Now,
bro.
if you can play the piano, then you can key your stuff
Right.
to sound right. He was using auto tune, but people kept referencing Zap. That's not where he got it from.
Oh, they kept saying,
Yeah, the person that made it up, but just didn't patent it, is Cher.
Right.
She did 2 records to it. She did Turn Back the Hands of Time. Do You Believe in Love After Love? She was the first, because she had lost her singing voice. She was the first to do that. This is like 80s, 90s. So Future and everybody else is actually using it correctly. You don't supposed to try to sing. Now my music is the best proof of it. I be trying to sing and it don't sound right. But when I just go in and just be like, yeah, no, it should be sounding awesome.
Yeah, just do what it's supposed to do.
That's why Future be rocking.
Yeah, he just
got a one friend that ain't worried about nothing. Got another friend that worried about my son. And that just be rocking.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like you know what I mean? DG made a good point. If you're an artist, and we were talking about this earlier too. If you're an artist, it's almost like being an actor. Like you gotta kind of embody something. Yeah. Because when I listen to your music, I'm buying into it. And I always use 8 because he's one of the people that I knew, and he always been a confident person. But now seeing him as a grown and he rapping, he now embodying this I'm bigger than the room I'm in. That's how he acts. And now that makes me feel his music even more. And that's the thing with certain people. But when you got somebody like T-Pain who is so originally him, he probably putting this dope music out. Then when you kick it with him, you like, bro, you a cornball.
Yeah.
And that nigga
and then
probably
you feel me? Like now you like just think about who was coming up. Like, okay, goddamn Future took his shit. Damn, it fucked up.
That's like when you at your girl house. Now that's when you at your side chick house and your phone ring.
Who the hell?
And your phone ring. No, but like I thought that was T-Pain. No, but I really wish T-Pain had a longer run.
I see him still doing it, but I don't see him making that new. But I see him. I be watching him just still.
Whatever he do, even if it's fire, is like he have said he been blackballed. He really have been blackballed.
It ain't no way.
Because even that Booty remix, I thought should have got more praise than that. And then we praised Chris Brown version.
Man, the song that I heard on 2K20 should have got fucking play. When I heard Lil Wayne finally say something I wanted to hear Lil Wayne say in a long time, that nigga said, "These rappers is my sons, and as a parent, I have failed." That shit.
Oh, that's hard.
Like, oh my God. Wow, why couldn't I have said some shit like that? That's some shit. Damn. But, I mean, I don't know, man. Pain, man, I'm here for you, bro.
But the industry's not.
But I'm tripping, bro. I'm sitting over the whole time like, why are my pants wet? Like the back of my pants. I'm like, what the fuck going on, bro? Am I pissing on my... I don't know, my back of my pants wet. So now I forgot. I'm up here just fucked up in the mind. I forgot I grabbed the chair from my side and the cushion on it and it done rained. I'm like, fuck. So now go ahead, my bad. Now I'm good.
Concerned that if you would have peed, you would have played it out really well.
But I was fucked up. That's why I went out. I'm like, bro, what the fuck going on? So I'm wasting on.
DG, everybody. God. Even the bomb didn't want to work for you.
Did you know I think you should do, bro?
What you should do?
You should get. You got an alter ego, and you should bring that nigga out. I like that shit.
That was alter ego.
But I can see him in like, you know how you people be dressing up in like grandpa outfits and going to fuck with people. I can see him doing shit. I mean, it's on the show, bro. And you're walking up to a nigga with like an old, like whatever them makeup shit. I know that shit costs a lot of money though.
We gotta figure that. Yeah, that'll be dope.
Yo, you need to get into some pranks, bro. Hey, you just see him fucking with somebody, bro. That shit'll be so dope.
I like what you talking about right now. This is what I wanted to like. Kid, you got the weirdest taste in comedy and humor. And that's one of the biggest things I can say that I really got from you. Like, you used to watch the weirdest movies. And if I sat there long enough, I'd be on my last with laughs. You used to watch the weirdest movies. But one thing I can say, you put me on Dave Chappelle.
Oh, man.
I don't know if I get credit for Eminem.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
But you put me on Dave Chappelle. I did not know who this nigga was. All right, so This is a weird question. I probably shouldn't ask this now. DJ, please feel free to. Do you feel like Dave Chappelle sold out, or do you feel like Dave Chappelle is in another lane? Because this whole thing been, not to sell out. Do you think he finally?
Oh man, I've been watching this shit, trying to debate this for the longest, or what I'm looking at. His sister, his cousin came out and said that he was not Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle ain't Dave Chappelle?
That's what she said. And that was his cousin.
Oh, I remember when that first came out. Like that was
kind of.
So you think he a clone? Something like it.
You know how you just don't want somebody to be that, but then you
I
looking
like
at what's going on.
I like Dave Chappelle. To that one, this shit's interesting to me right now.
Yeah. I'm feeling like
Tuned in. I'm gonna feel like this right here.
Because I hear a lot of people talk about this, and people always put the question mark, like, okay, did he ever, come in and get this type of deal? Which, if we're being honest, if you did what he did and come back to anything, you would be able to get this deal. So let's like eliminate that. Hey man, you can't come back and do that. You can. If the people will pay for it, you can get it.
Right.
That's what it's all about. If you ever can get people to do anything, you can make it. That's all we in here for. We are in here to make people feel something, to want to buy into us. And if you leave something, I guarantee it will all be profitable. But we're going somewhere else, so we're not necessarily saying him getting this deal will make us think he sold out. Are we? Or like what you feel?
It's just so hard to tell what he's done. I can't tell. I really want to say nah. It don't seem like he has, because he's only done one. When I say one thing, I mean just pretty much the Netflix things, right? Mm-hmm. He only do stuff on Netflix. He's not really, that I know of, doing nothing global. But I just don't know, man. I can't not tell with that situation.
See, stand-up to me is, the reason why stand-up, and I do agree with him, the reason why stand-up is the last real something is because you can't hypnotize nobody with stand-up. Right. With music, if it's the right tune, because music can hypnotize. It can be something that I don't like. If I listen to it for probably like 8 months, I like it. Like, that happened to me so many times. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But you can't do that with stand-up. I can't, like, Tia don't like stand-up. I can't play something over and over and she'd be like, I like that stand-up. It doesn't work that way. Right. You have to genuinely...
You like that person?
Yeah. So, I'm conflicted. DG.
So that stand-up he did on the y'all talking about that shit? Or am I too far back?
No. You basically, what I'm saying is, he made a statement that, he's not too global, which means that it's not like if he's a clone, he's affecting the masses. So it could possibly just be Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, it just could be Dave.
Yeah.
Because he's doing something that's doable.
Like, I don't see him campaigning for nobody.
Now, if he came back out and this nigga was like
Bernie Sanders and all of this.
Yeah. If this nigga was like, goddamn, Kevin Hart, and he doing movies, and you like, bro, this nigga's unstoppable.
Yeah.
Like, you can't run away from this nigga.
I like this special that he did, though,
Facts.
outside. I mean, I don't know, but shit, that clone should always throw me off. I always think, damn, I fucking missed it. You feel me? Like,
I disagree with the clone, because to be able to talk, you can clone some things. I'm wrong. Once again, guys, I'm pretty sure I am aware of things I'm talking about I don't really know. So I'm just, you know what I mean? But the level he's on only come with age.
Yeah.
And it only come with a level of knowing. You can't get there. Like, I try so hard. Like, it's just certain times, like, have y'all ever just seen KRS rap?
KRS-One?
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, man.
His shit hard.
It's nothing like it, because it's like water. Like, you see, if you see fucking Eminem rap, you can see his eyes moving. That means that you can see his brain moving.
You see him thinking.
You can see when he's stopping and going. Bro, when KRS rap, it's like water from the faucet, bro. It's just going. And it don't stop. You can't catch it. Like, I'll just be like, bro, how is he doing that?
Well, he just flowing.
I got to bump, oh, that's a dog. And you be like, bro, what? And he still rap old school, but It's just
The
his
way he
words
just keep going.
He keep falling. He just be rapping.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, Kanye, I mean not Kanye, but Chappelle's there. Some stuff he be saying don't even be funny, but it be like something to think about.
Yeah.
It seemed like Dave.
Yeah, it just to get there, you had to have been through some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause even I feel like Gucci's a clone, and cause Gucci, it doesn't seem like Gucci go to a level where it's skill, and if you can clone skill,
Hold on, what you gonna say?
if you can clone skill,
Nah, what you say about the Gucci's the shit?
yeah, like Gucci don't. It seemed like Gucci have lost a step
Mm-hmm.
in his skill, but he gained a step in being marketable.
Okay.
So to me, that's why I believe that's a clone.
You think he
Because
lost some of his like lyrical?
he lost
ability?
what made him Gucci, literally.
How?
Because Gucci is
more
Gucci is
marketable.
Gucci is an idea.
Mm-hmm.
The idea can't be marketed because it's a feel. He's like Thug. Thug is his child. He's a feeling. You don't supposed to, he don't supposed to say it. He don't supposed to say might not make it. He's supposed to say might don't make it. He's a feeling. That's who Gucci is. When you listen to Gucci, you feel it. I woke up and I thought about it. Don't supposed to make sense because it's a feeling. Your feeling don't make sense all the time. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's Goop.
You know how you just made me start thinking, like sometimes you want to think about, I try to take the positive role out of it. Like when you think about Gucci, you want to think like Gucci, how people think about Gucci.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then, because I was like thinking about how people may think about Thug when they think about Young Thug. Like, if I could ever be a Thug, I'd love to be Young Thug.
Yep.
Type
Facts.
shit. That's what you're saying.
Have y'all seen Thug talk?
Not
First of all,
much.
I'm convinced that Thug have a speech impediment. Shout out to Thug if you do, bro.
That's my dog, though. I fuck with
Because I have a speech impediment. I'm cool with it. He was on that little Dicky. He was on that little Dicky thing.
I think that shit.
Which is the last episode made me hate everything else that I seen. I was with Lil Dicky all the way up to the last episode. But we can talk about that. But he was in that and Thug just got that he just got that Gucci thing. Like Dicky was like, "Are you smoking a blunt?" Like, "Yeah, I smoke with you." Then he was like, "Then you just cough? Like, are you sick?" Then he was like, "I'm sick, but I mean, I ain't like, you know what I mean? I ain't like contagious. I'm good." You feel? And how he was speaking,
Thug.
yeah, it's him.
It's just I think because he think too like bro he ain't got no impediment. He just got his shit like how yours. I got this same issue just like you do. We think so motherfucking fast, bro. When you slow down and have a conversation, you thinking about it too much. You feel me? And somebody we just deliver it different. That's it.
Yeah.
That nigga goddamn. He dope to me, bro. Cause he make niggas goddamn. That nigga freestyle that shit. And that shit crazy.
It's because you can't write down a feeling.
But again, exactly. But again, I wouldn't recommend. Like if people like wanted to pair their life out of it because Thug is an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? Like
I will say this though. I will say I don't know if he is a clone, but I'm gonna say
Thug?
he got handlers.
Thug?
Gucci.
Oh, Gucci.
Gucci got a handler. And I don't know what her name is, but that so-called wife he got.
Oh, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Let me just pause that. Just hold that. So, do you believe in clones?
Yes.
And do you believe that we have seen?
But how you think it would have been
Yes.
wrong with a clone? You and a clone.
They showed it.
You and a
they
clone.
had
how you think you would be in the room with a clone kid, man?
He probably be normal. He act like the reason why is okay. I don't know if you ever seen it, but it's an expo they did, and it was a clone expo about cloning people.
Yeah.
They had them in the little bags, people in bags, and they were telling you only thing we have to do is this kind of shows you what the proof of spirit. They said only thing we have to do is take out a sleeve. That's you're a sleeve. A person, our body is a sleeve. Take out a sleeve, keep the memories, keep the brain, keep the their what they call it. They didn't call it a spirit. Keep their, let's just say soul. They said to keep the soul downloaded. That's when you start getting all this transhumanism stuff y'all about to see. And they keep the soul downloaded, and they just put it in the body. And that's how cloning works. Like they have a full-fledged sleeve, like a full body sleeve. I just don't know if I've ever seen it, but there is footage of clones. It was a white dude who came out with it. It was like 1989. He's been doing that. And he came out with it, showed all the clones and people. They look regular, talking, all that. But it was his clones. And it was of him. So, if y'all ever get a chance, check that out.
Have y'all ever seen that Kanye West famous video?
What was that? How the song go?
So,
When they were laying down.
they were laying
All
down.
them people.
All them people?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was crazy.
That shit was so stupid.
Yeah.
That was super stupid.
It was dope, but it was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because even when they go into the snoring, when it just like that quieted in the room and the bed never ended, and if you notice, like certain stuff to me, here's the best thing about being alive, as long as we have, you was alive to see reality stop. A lot of people say that sound weird. But if you're like our age, like from like 30, like I'm gonna say from 45 to like 28, you was alive to see things happen and said, "Wow," and then alive to say, "That's suspicious." You know what I'm saying? Like nothing seems like everything seemed like a movie. You feel like feel what I'm saying? And maybe it been happening, but like now it's like I don't been alive long enough to see. Like my mom can't say this. But she can. But I'm saying, like, I don't been alive long enough to say me and Don was having a conversation about Uncle Drew. Is he Coke or is he Pepsi? I don't know. Is he Coke or is he Pepsi? Bro, he's Coke. Nah, bro, he's Pepsi. 20 minutes go by. Uncle Drew drinking a Pepsi just shows up on my dorm page. Just Uncle Drew drinking a Pepsi. Like, no, nigga, this is the answer. Like,
Damn.
It was like them niggas, I promise, bro. Me and Dunn was, bro. It was like them niggas was like, wait till they get done. That's the answer. Like, straight right there,
Just
bro.
push the button. Push
Push
it.
it. Hurry up before they start talking about it. So, like I'm saying, what I'm saying is, I don't know what's real anymore. I don't think none of us do. Is everybody clones? No. Is clones? Have they cloned celebrities? And if so, why? Because you just said a great point that you're worth more dead than alive. So why clone certain people? Why not just put them in a trance if you need them?
Certain times I think you need the voice at that point. You actually need it like in a political sense. Sometimes they need like person that should be that I can see being cloned is like Snoop Dogg. People don't realize how strong Snoop Dogg is like politically. Not because he knows what he's talking about. He's a cult of personality. He's one of the biggest. Martha Stewart's. You have to look at why these people are doing this stuff. They might have never done this, but their clone do it. I'm not saying Snoop is.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying I see
When they
that's how
began moving like how Snoop moves.
Yeah.
Snoop moves very weird.
very, very
But what we
strange,
say, I mean,
now.
but I always battle with the cloning thing. Like, are they cloned? Like, is there clones or is they just selling out to another agenda? How do you know where and which?
That
is
part I
which?
can't get. Yeah, I don't be knowing.
I'm
which
saying,
one
and I'm
is
saying,
which.
and that's my thing. Because when I say Kanye is exposing something, and not saying him trying to, but just the things he's going through is showing that there's a lot of other things going on. Or he can just be the biggest troll. But even being a troll, that means you're aware that something's going on. You know what I mean? And you're not being so big on your family, but you're into somebody else. It's a lot of factors.
Yeah.
It's a lot of factors with that. Let's go ahead and just move on. NBA boycotts. Does boycotts really change anything? Really want to jump into everybody that's been doing these boycotts because of the killings. We have, what's my young lady name? Something Scott. My lady that beat Serena a couple years ago, the young tennis player. She deserves. She deserves for me to know her name. Scott.
She was a tennis player?
Yes. Yes, I really need to know her name. Like what she just did She just basically retired until things are done, and she's the best right now. If I could figure out her name, I would be happy. But I'm probably not. I'm probably not gonna figure out her name. But she just retired from tennis, and she said it may not change anything, but being the best in a white populated sport should at least spark conversation.
Right.
And I just felt like that was powerful. She's only 22. And she didn't say she's stopping the game. She said she's not playing again. And I know some people are like, she probably got tired of playing. Not when you're 22. Not when you're almost close. Probably by 25 to be making LeBron money. By 25, going her way, she would have been making LeBron money. Because she's not only post Serena. She beat Serena. Right. Which means at this point, she only needs 4 more years to be considered the GOAT. Or the second coming.
I think she might become the second coming, but I don't know if she's going to be the GOAT. And the reason why I say
Talk
that
to
is
me.
They have plans for Serena. They got a lot of plans for her. This
mean?
phrase that I be using, but females be taking it the wrong way, it's a word called mother goddess. And that's what Serena is. She's the mother goddess of sport. Oprah is the mother goddess of entertainment. When you have powerful figures like that are willing to do anything, usually date white men, it's hard for them to be moved. Only time I've seen Serena be almost moved is when what's the dude name? Chumped her off. Shit, the white dude who played tennis too. His name started with an M.
I don't know, but I remember the big name guy that
makes something. I don't know, but still, like when it comes to that, nah, I don't think. I think being a GOAT is political to me, in a sense of who they're gonna allow to be the GOAT.
You said being the GOAT, so we're gonna jump back into the boycott thing. Okay. But no, you just made another great point. Being a GOAT is being political.
I think all the greatest of all time, except for one guy that I can give credit for, and that'd be Muhammad Ali. He, even though I don't agree with his cause, he had a cause. He had something he believed in, and he stuck with that.
Is there one person that have been considered the GOAT that wasn't political? And people stop thinking political just means political presidency.
Yeah.
Are they political in their sport? Are they shaking hands and kissing babies?
Yeah.
And that was not Muhammad Ali. Because they tarnished. Because I would say Mayweather. Not for the same reasons, but just because he went against the grain.
Right.
But at the same time, he was careful. He didn't just go out and free fight. Like a lot of people bash him for that, but he didn't free fight.
Right.
So, I'm pretty sure they was trying to destroy him.
Yeah, he made too much money. That's why they're always trying to down him. Talk stuff like about, Pacquiao. People don't realize, what is it? They'll say they'll chump people off for fighting Pacquiao, but chump Mayweather off for not wanting to fight certain people. Mayweather's 41, 42 now?
Yeah.
I just started noticing that. It's like they will try to kill they'll tarnish your records and whatnot for who you are when you don't really deal with them. Because he makes his own money. You don't really deal with them. So I see that shit. That's kind of fucked up.
So why you just hit me in the face with something? I don't know no GOAT. Because, let's face the facts. Mike was pretty political.
Yeah.
LeBron's pretty political.
LeBron. Oh, my goodness.
Kobe was not so political until the end of his career. Talk to me. That was a question mark.
When I say Kobe's political, I ain't gonna say he's political on a sense of Congress or nothing like that. I say he's political about where he was sending your kids. Kobe considered himself to be a wizard.
Damn right.
Think about that shit. He's a wizard. What? Kobe considered himself to be a wizard.
Okay.
He even wrote wizard books for your kids. Kobe was known to be a big cult of personality. Huge cult of personality. And,
You said that he was you said he wrote wizard books?
Mm-hmm. One book that he wrote is called The Wiznard. He wrote that like last year. Kobe's a grand wizard. He's when I say wizard, I mean literally Kobe knows about witchcraft. He said it all in there. And that's why like people was kind of going on me like, you know, let him rest in peace and yada yada yada. And people don't understand Kobe. I even seen this coming. Kobe seen this coming. Kobe wanted to be like Achilles, you know. And it's crazy. He went out just like Achilles, not the plane, not the helicopter thing. He left the game. His last game was what? Tearing his what? Achilles. He went out just like the soldier he wanted to be. Life is scripted. There's no coincidences. So when I'm going back to
about Achilles, I never fully know about Achilles.
Achilles, you know how you get that thing, your Achilles heel?
Yeah.
That's your
But that's named after somebody, isn't it?
him.
That's named after Achilles. Why is it? I always want to know.
He was like a god or whatnot. His only weakness was his heel, his Achilles. That's what killed him. The back of his heel, or what do we call it? And that's what took dude out. Achilles, I believe, was like I don't want to keep saying a Trojan god. I think he was like half god, like Hercules, like they could die.
Well, like, when you said Trojan God, I mean, you basically saying from the
yeah. So
like you sound like you're saying it right.
yeah, it's when it comes to the Achilles thing, that was his idol. He actually said it in an interview like Maximus Decimus something. That's Achilles, and that's who he wanted to go out with. He wanted to go out like that. Even his numbers, people don't look at his numbers. People don't realize every single top superstar has a Masonic cultic number. They never noticed that. What number's Durant this year? Number 7. What number's Jordan? 23. What number's LeBron? 23. Because he's chasing Jordan? No, that's a Masonic number. It's one of the highest, one of the highest numbers. Okay. Look at who was it? Kareem. What's his number? 33. What number did Kobe want when he came in the league? 33. What number is Kobe? 8. 8 is what? Infinity. See, these are all occultic numbers. People don't be knowing that shit. And they all do this. Can anybody name one? I mean, you can name some maybe, but it's not too many perennial superstar sports players who aren't inside of the craft and get a special number. Those numbers are real to them, like significant to them. Kobe didn't want to play unless he got number 33. But he couldn't because Kareem's number was retired.
Yeah, it was retired.
That shit is crazy. So it means a lot to them. Them numbers means a lot, bro. It's so crazy to me.
And you know what's crazy? And not to prove your point, but it proves your point. And you never watched Last Dance.
Mm.
So it was a dope part. First of all, one of the greatest documentaries I've ever seen. Hey, are you saying it? Oh, man. Man. So at the end of my me quarantining, when I had Corona, when DG, insulted me over the phone because I had Corona. You ain't bring you in here. Yeah, nigga, deal's over, nigga. I nigga talking on no. Yeah, bro, we gonna do some big things, bro. He said you got what? Huh? Hey, bro, that nigga tripping on the phone.
Come listen to this. Come listen to this shit.
Coming up here, nigga. DG go in and out of this LA voice. Ain't that nigga coming up here, nigga? Nigga stay at home, nigga. Like, anyway, he ain't doubt me up since. That nigga like, I don't know.
Man, get out of here.
Hey, I sent that nigga, I don't know. Hey, I sent him the text. And he like, man, what's this? I said, nigga, you already read it. It's not acting like you ain't read it. I ain't black niggas. That nigga, you read it. Don't flex. I nigga read it. Okay, that nigga negative. All right. Bro, what the hell I did, bro? I ain't tripping on that.
You could have been came through it.
You could have been came, nigga. And nigga, you read it. Anyway, but Last Dance, man. Last Dance, super duper dope. It was a part that goes to your point. I'm never gonna talk about the whole thing, even though once you see it, we got to talk about it. So it was a part where he came back. He was 45. He hooping. So now he's in the playoffs. And I think they had like John Sal. Somebody was talking and was like, I felt confident. And he said, I could beat 45. I could beat him. But he said, came on the court, Jordan had number 23. And Jordan was like, I had to go back. And he said he went back to the old Jordan. That 45 Jordan was decent. But he said he put that 23 back on.
It's crazy. That shit real. And another thing is, it's gonna go coexist with this. It's gonna rub some feathers.
If you finna get this shit down, go ahead, T. Go ahead, kid.
People don't know this right here. Bro, every time I hear that, I be thinking it's me. I mean, why do I keep saying my name to me? I'm like, that ain't me, cause man, damn, I miss my ad-libs. All right.
So how you feel about this, TG?
What?
Everything that he's giving me right now.
His conversation.
Yeah, no. Well, the conversation is awesome.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Shall I go ahead?
Well, I'm gonna touch on. I ain't gonna say the name, so I'm just gonna say the word T'Challa. I'm gonna touch on T'Challa, R.I.P. So, even though we have a member that's dead, I do want to give y'all something that's gonna happen. A lot of African. This is gonna coexist what I'm talking about with these numbers. Okay. A lot of African people are gonna start coming out the woodworks because Wakanda's gone, and I'm not being funny. I'm just being honest.
I just want to say one thing. I'm glad that Cool TV is not Veracon, because I would be Nick Cannon by tomorrow morning. Go ahead. No, I'm joking. But it was. I'm glad it's not Viacom. I'll be Nick Cannon by tomorrow morning.
He just said that.
This nigga anti-Semitic and anti-Wakanda and anti-everything.
Well, I know for a fact all these different people finna start coming out as being African, not knowing really what happened. Let me tell y'all something simple. Talking about Kobe, when Kobe had died, they gave him a banquet in his honor, right? Like a little feast thing, whatever they did. It was like a little BET award, and everybody was there, and they had people in his honor speaking for him. And one of the people was a great kabbalist by the name of Alicia Keys. Before everything was over, everybody was doing this. I guess this is African. Why was they doing this at Kobe's wake or whatever that is? Why was they doing this? For him to be dead, why was they doing this? Okay, let's combine that with Black Panther. Why does Black Panther do this? Does anybody know why they do this?
No.
So when I keep saying everything goes back to Nimrod and Osiris, Osiris created this.
Now you're not into Marvel, are you? Mm-hmm. So you knew who...
No, not like that. No, I'm not into it that well.
Okay, so you knew who the next character was, right? Mm-hmm. So you don't know who part 2... You don't know what part 2 was talking about. Mm-hmm. Interesting. I am. Part 2 was actually the villain was Nimrod.
Stop playing. Stop playing, bro.
Hey, what you tell me?
Don't do that.
You say you want to see facts, right? Do you?
Okay.
Do you?
Wow, stop it.
You say you want to see facts. You that's what you said. Watch this.
Look, man.
And it's going to say
I really hope
2022.
Please feel it differently. Oh, that's going to feel weird, bro. That's going to feel too weird to be doing this. Let's see.
You keep going.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I'm gonna show you.
Well, just like I was saying, all these little X symbols that y'all see. Y'all know what Malcolm? What? X. Y'all know the X comes from Osiris. People don't know.
You said
all
no
this
Malcolm.
stuff.
What happened?
Malcolm last name is X. X means unknown. So that's why his name is Malcolm X on that. X come from Osiris, and Osiris also. Yes. We showed that. I need to get back on that real quick.
Oh, that's a B. I was like, what? Hey, that's a O. Okay. I was like, what in the world?
It's just a question.
Did y'all touch on
my clothing?
Yeah.
Did you touch my clothing?
Why you didn't just speak?
What I just say?
Did y'all touch on the boycotting?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of the whole thing. We was going there, but that's how we got into sports.
No, but that's why it was a silent question. That's why I ain't speaking.
No, but
It was a silent.
It was a silent one.
But it was dope.
I was trying to communicate. I was trying to learn communication.
No. I like it.
But,
which is crazy.
All right.
I really.
I fucked up.
Hey, bro, look at the O.
What?
You see it from over here. I can't see the O, and I didn't know that was
Right
a
now?
B. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a silent
What
O.
that shit look like?
Nothing.
Boom.
I was like,
Bye.
Did y'all
and then
touch on my clothing?
then it looked like an R. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
I was like, what? Like public school don't fail me now.
Oh man.
Sorry, I was trying to be.
I saw what you was going at.
Trying to be.
So I'll basically just let y'all know a lot of this stuff coexists. A lot of these people do a lot of the same things. They all underneath the same groups and umbrellas. So I do see what's about to happen and more boycotting. And they also might start using what's his name, Chadwick. They might start using his image to calm the people down. You know, remind them about their roots because we're all Africans. So what I was getting at with that is trust me, everybody's about to be African. I'm telling you right now. And to be African is a reason. Like, I don't want to say this. People always think it's all Africans. No. And what's going to start happening is they're going to start telling y'all to learn your power that you have. So I kept telling people this new age shit is going to start hitting the fan. And this was the perfect thing. And people going to wonder, am I saying that Chadwick was sacrificed? I'm not saying that at all. It was just good timing for them. It's perfect timing for them, actually.
Yeah.
Get the niggas riled up. They've already been riled up. Give them another savior. We already threw the white boy out there. They been did that. So the boycott.
Who's the white boy?
The shooter.